TGS presents Assassin's Creed Origins. We're at the camp of Qetesh and Resheph. To unlock the achievement, The Harder They Fall, for 50 Gamerscore, defeat the war elephants Qetesh and Resheph. And we're also going to be getting the Old Habits achievement, complete all locations. So as you can tell, The Harder They Fall is based on simply killing the two elephants in the battle at this camp, which is located in Uab Nome. Really quick just to show you, here's the camp. I'm going to zoom out a bit so you can kind of get the idea where it is. It's all the way down here, just chilling on the border of the, well, close to the border of the Desert, which is right down here. For the Old Habits achievement, which is probably the rarest achievement in the game, you're going to have to go around the entire map and basically complete every single thing. What I'm talking about are tombs, caves, camps, temples, all of the lairs of the animals, all of the camps. Just to show you for reference, we go up to Crocodilopolis, you know you got to take out the boats, you got to take out these where the treasures are. You basically got to do every single one of these markers. There's a few things you don't have to worry about though. You don't need to worry about side quests, you don't need to worry about Ptolemy statues, and you only need to solve one papyrus puzzle. You don't need to solve more than one. It's up to you if you want to solve more than that. But it's not an obligation. You want to get your viewpoints, you want to get your scrolls, your papyra. All you gotta do is pick them up. You don't have to complete them as mentioned. You gotta go over to the blockade. Pretty much all of these around the entire map. And I mean, there's tons of them. Some areas have a ton, as you can see right here. I will say, all you have to do is visit the Bureau of the Hidden Ones. You don't have to do anything there for that one to count. For instance, here's a Leopard Lair. Pretty much go around the entire map. You're going to have them in every single area except the Great Sand, the White Desert, and I think that's pretty much it. Everywhere else has something, every single area, so just this entire map, make sure you go around the whole map, getting each individual thing. Even these seas have some stuff like some boats like this one right here, the Alman Anchorage. You'll find boats and stuff up in the seas that you'll have to handle, and that's about it. Just do absolutely everything. I recommend going to trueachievements.com, looking up the achievement, and a few people were friendly enough to post lists. Shout out to Chevalier, who created the one I used. I went straight through the list using a highlighter, marked it all up. It's like a 7-page printout because that's how much stuff there is to do. But I highly recommend you use that route because it's going to be a lot harder to keep track unless you do it in a very straightforward way. You're probably going to die a few times during this fight. Let's go really quick over my gear. I am using the Obsidian Bow, 88. It is a hunter bow. I'm using a light bow. These two are a good combination. This one you get health when you hit them, and this one you just get critical hit damage and rapid fire pretty much. Over here, you don't really need to use this. I'm going to go ahead and put it back to what I had it before. I'm going to put the sickle, but my main weapon to use is the Sea People's Blade, because as a sword, when I use my special ability, you basically stab them and I take around 2,000 damage from them each time I get one of those specials. When I fill up the bar at the bottom of the screen, we have Dasher's Pride, 93. Fire bombs don't really do much, but I keep them on me anyway. I recommend maxing out health, bracer, and stabilizer glove. Highly recommended. And you know, load up on your abilities. You're definitely going to need them in this battle. As per fighting the two elephants, you're going to want to try and focus on one at a time, because it'll be a lot easier once you have it down to one-on-one, instead of trying to do two-on-one until they're both dead entirely. That's at least my recommendation. One of them will stay back and they'll try and bow you a lot, and the other one will kind of come at you. Make sure you get your sword out at the beginning because I just accidentally had out my stickle. And this is definitely not what I wanted for the fight. Of course we stepped in the fire, that's never good. Let's get out the correct weapon this time. I think I'm going to go for Resheph first because the other one's kind of just chilling back. 2188 damage on that, so... Here's where the issue comes in. This Stand guy is going to start bowing us. And the other one's going to align and try to charge. to use some teamwork with that. What I'm doing is I'm shooting him with the bow. You're trying to fill your special bar, because then you're going to use your special bar to, you know, deal some heavy damage, get him down to health. Basically half health at that point. And using the bow I'm using now, I'm pretty sure it's giving me health back each time I hit him. I recommend using your special when he's like charging you, because most of the time it usually doesn't hurt you. Now we got hit finally. When you get hit, just immediately start dodging again. You're gonna need to. I feel like we're seeing. See, it's like telling me as if there's arrow things all over, and then they're not even there. They're like invisible. I'm utterly lost, confused. Our goal is to just keep putting the damage on this one. He's pretty injured. And always make sure you're trying to dodge these. Dang it. Trying to if once you lose a whole bar of health on the bottom of the screen, you kind of get like stuck at the stage lower for a while. So I highly recommend you do your best to try and stay in the upper level. For instance, it's not going to reload the third bar now. Well, there it goes. Sometimes it just stays stuck, from my experience. There's like nothing you can do to solve that. Resheph is pretty much done. I'm just going to use my special and that should kill him. Are you serious? He's still not dead? His health is like gone. Alright, that's one down. So I'm going ahead and I'm making motions right now. I don't know if this one's going to be one of those chargers where they charge them in the walls, or if it's going to be a much more aggressive one. We'll use my special real quick. Shit. Here we go with the combo, just like the other elephant I just dealt with, like Cirrus or something. They start comboing up on you, and there's all these things glowing on the ground as if they're there, but they're not even there. That's what's more irritating. You see that guy? I think it's bugging out or something, because those should be things that we can get. Jesus. Need a bunch of arrows is what I need. So that's how I get my special up. For instance, like that. Stab him and be out. You have the best advantage being far away, obviously. I feel like taking the other elephants one-on-one was a little bit more difficult than this, especially the more aggressive one. Up on the top right corner of the map, I forget his name right now. Dumbo's cousin, forget his name. Come on, get him. Killed him. Achievement. The harder they fall, 3.86% rare, 50 Gamerscore. Predator bow, 93, level 40. Achievement. Old habits, 40 Gamerscore, 0.90% rare. Complete all locations, that's how it's done. Only took me one fight this time. That was easier than some of the other elephants I dealt with, surprisingly, that were solo, no lie. That's how it's straight up done. Just follow what I did. Shouldn't be too difficult for you. It officially closes out my 1,000 gamer score hunt on this game, so that's pretty amazing as well. That's about that. If you have any questions about it, you have any comments, thoughts, feel free to leave a comment on the video. That's about that. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe.